Now today, as you guys see what the description, you guys can see what the video title is, You guys will also be able to see a video description. But, I'm going to start doing some video logs. Some vlogs is what they're called. But, today I'm going to do something called fashion logs. They're called F-logs. They're called FV logs, or fashion vlogs. And I love fashion to a point. I am big into fashion, and I will do some video logs here on some memories that I have with shoes, and that's what basically this video is all about, is showing you off my shoe collection, as well as showing you off some of my memories with these shoes. It's not that it's going to be too very long. It's not going to be an hour-long video. It might, but it's going to be maybe about a half hour, maybe half hour to 45 minutes, depending on, because I have a lot of shoes here. In the future, as I get more shoes, I will put in some blogs about it and where I got them. Right now, some of these shoes I did get it. Some of them are used shoes, some of them are new shoes, and some of them are used but new to me. Some of them are new shoes that are brand new. They haven't been worn except by me. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with my very first shoes I've ever bought. Now I'm going to say that I bought these as they were too big, I believe. Some of the shoes I have are too big, but that was because I was overestimating when I purchased some of these shoes. Now, the first shoes I'm going to show here are from Adidas. I loved Adidas. I love them, still love them, but these aren't my favorite Adidas, but they were my first pair of shoes. I got these when I first got well, I'm going to show them to you. I got these, my first, I don't know what kind of brand, what kind of style they are, because I didn't really pay attention, but I got these when I was how can I put this? When I got my first job, these costed me $75, somewhere around the higher end range, and I'm like, I don't like spending expensive pairs of shoes. But these have lasted. But when I spent expensive pairs of shoes, these are lasting me more than I can imagine. Some of the shoes that I have in here, I haven't worn because they're not going to probably last very long. But these are my first shoes, and I was working, I was living in a small town. Very small town. I had to drive a half hour to do almost anything when I got these. But it was about a half hour drive to anywhere to purchase any kind of shoes, any kind of clothing or any kind of accessories. Going to get food, going to get anything. It was about 300 people in the town anyway. And we had to combine schools for like high school and stuff. But these were my first pair of shoes. Now, these are one of my favorite brands is Adidas. Now some of these shoes, I'm not going to explain them in order, complete order. My next pair of shoes are going to be these next pair of shoes. Now, those are males. Now, I like to purchase both male and female. You wouldn't know if some of these were female unless I told you. These next ones, I still wasn't having my job. I still had my job. My only job that I ever had that paid me money was, it was great. I got these for, pretty good amount. I'm still trying to look for the other colors to these because I love them so much that the original shoelaces are not on here. They were originally white, but I changed them to a color that to a pink color, but they're still lasting me pretty well. They're still holding up, but they got some more and tear getting onto them now. They don't look really. Let's see. I'm gonna show it to you, but these shoes, these are my favorite. These are my favorite DCs so far I have owned. I used to own a pair of shoes that were studded, and they were female shoes, but I loved them too much that I didn't want to part with my shoes, but I had to part with them because they were falling apart. But the DCs are my favorite, one of my favorites. I got these from Amazon, if anyone's curious. They don't sell them there anymore because I don't know why, but they don't sell them there anymore. My the next pair of shoes that I'm going to share with you are some pair of Jordans. Now, these Jordans I got, they're actually really worn. They're not, they're not the best shape. They were used as basketball. They were my basketball. I got these for basketball. These are my Mama Jam. These are my basketball shoes. I loved them to bits for basketball, but I don't wear them as much anymore because they hurt my feet now. I can't really wear these Jordans, but they're just here sitting around collecting dust. But I got those. But another thing that I'm going to say, I got these from my teacher when I was in. It was because my shoes weren't big or fitting correctly, so I had to, get a new pair of shoes. But they were from his son. But I left them to bits. Now, during the height of my high school year, I had, about some very good amount of pair of shoes. My next pair of shoes that I'm going to show is, I have to actually get them because I'm going to actually, get to them here. Maybe a second here. These are my next favorite pair. Now, they're not naturally have their original shoelaces in them. Now, they had pink in them, but I changed them up because I had a pair of shoes that had, their silver lining. I like to change and style up my shoes, that's what I like to do, but these are some DCs, they're DC high tops. Don't know exactly what kind of DC high tops, but I love these to bits. Love them to bits. These are my second favorite DCs. I got these used. They're females. They're used. I don't care, I got those used. But I love them. The previous DCs I showed you that were blue were also female. But I'm not caring too much whether they're female, whether they're male. I don't care. So, anything that I'm wearing, currently right now I'm wearing an orange t-shirt, an orange t-shirt. I'm also wearing, hold on, let me get here. I'm also wearing some orange short shorts as well, but you guys probably can't see too well, but I like short shorts and I like shoes. Short shorts are female, and I know that, right? They're best fit for female, but I don't care. I don't care. It's something I enjoy. It's something that keeps me happy. Always be happy with who you are. Don't let other people tell you, you wear something like this and it makes you look crappy. Don't let people tell you. Tell people, say, look, you gotta look beyond that. If somebody says, I like somebody who's able to care for me. Someone who is passionate for me. Someone who is, someone who can be a friend. Someone who can be there for me when I'm in need. I agree. But some people go in and judge by what they wear. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's one of the things that But let's see here. Let's go with, now, these next ones are male pair of shoes. They're not necessarily male pair of shoes anyway, but they're sandals. I got these. These are my very, very first ever custom made pair of shoes. They're Adidas. They're my first custom made pair I ever gotten done. They were they're about $45 for, $5, but they're still holding up to my feet. Now, they're a little bit big on me. I admit it, they're a little bit big because I oversized. I did win a size, half a size bigger than what I normally wear. And normally I was told that you should go half size bigger sometimes if you don't quite remember what your shoe size is. And usually I wear about a size 7.5 in male. But 7.5 male, and these are size 7s. But normally I wear size 7.5s for swimming and track. For track, I should say. For things I need to run in so I don't have enough, so I have enough cushion. Let's see here. Let's see, what shoes should I pick up next? Okay. Now, these also are female. They're not female. Well, yeah, they actually are female. I have some of them are female. There's a few in here that aren't. I got these are male pair of shoes that are female pair of shoes, my bad, that I got as part of a deal. I got these with catapults. I don't usually wear catapults all that often, but I liked how the style of the bottoms of these shoes are. They're still good. I wear all my shoes at least once in a month, at least once every year. But I got these as part of a deal, a deal, buy one get one free. I buy one get one free. This is the first set. They were catapult. The next set don't have the shoelaces in the right hand side. I don't know where the shoelaces went, but they're another pink pair of catapults. They're women's again, of course, but I love them to bits. Love them to bits. But I love shoes to bits. Love them to bits. Love them all. The catapults are ones that I don't love too much. I don't like too much. But I got a couple pairs because they were on, I go, usually when I go is I usually go get deals. I got those from Kmart. These next pair, let's do these next pair. Now, there isn't really a story behind them. There isn't really a huge story, but I love them to bits, and these Skechers. I love Skechers too. Skechers are pretty nice. Depending on the style, I usually don't have too much of it. But I love these shoes because they got some cushion inside. They got some nice good cushiony feel. If you guys can't see quite right, at the end of the video, you guys will see some of the shoes in an image at least. These next pair of shoes. Now, all those shoes except for two that I've showed you are used, that were used, that were given to me used or bought used. These next sets, these next pair of shoes, I am leaving the best for last. My favorite pair for last. One of my favorite pairs for last. One of my shoes. Let's see. Let's do another one of my favorite pairs of shoes. Now, these are Adidas pair. Another Adidas. Love them to bits. They're used, of course. I got them used, of course. But I don't quite remember where I got them. I don't quite remember. But I love Adidas. Adidas is one of my favorite brands. These ones are, of course, male. I love them to bits. Love them to bits. These next pair of shoes, I'm going to show you only, these next pair of shoes, I also got during my high school year, but were Nikes. Pink Nikes. Now, these are white Nikes. Nike multi-courts, I should say. These are female. Don't care. They do have pink laces on them, but I've been trying to need to change the laces back to their original style, original color, which is plain white, non-fat laces. I used to have on these, before these, I used to have a pair of shoes paired with those. I used to have a cancer, like, they were gray, but they were cancer kind of thing. I enjoyed them. Now, I'm going to show you my last pair that I've got. Let me see. These are the last pair that I've got while I was during my high school. And these are a pair of Jordans. When I first got them, these hurt my feet. All the shoes had hurt my feet, but not like this. But not like how they hurt how these shoes that I'm going to show you in a second that I have. These shoes would rub against the top of my foot, the top of the part of the shoe, and they don't do it as much anymore. And they're my favorite. They're one of my favorite Jordans. I don't know, because I got them when they had multicolored shoelaces on them. I don't know exactly what color of shoelaces they were in them. If anybody can tell me, these Jordans, anybody can tell me what color shoelaces they were originally put in. I'm trying to put shoelaces back into the original. I had to get shoelaces. My multicolored ones were falling apart. These next pairs of shoes that I'm going to show you, I've gotten, in over a span of lifetime, over 3 years, I haven't gotten any new pairs of shoes. I only got maybe one new pair of shoes since 3 years ago. All those shoes that I showed you were all happened during my high school senior year. I had some other shoes that I cannot remember where I put them, if I lost them or not. And that's the problem, is I don't know. These next pair of shoes are used. Those, I believe those Jordans were male, but I'm not for sure. They could be female. I don't know. I don't know because it wasn't marked. It wasn't marked on eBay. Some of these shoes I got on eBay, but these next shoes, oops, wrong pair. These next shoes I got because I love them to bits. I love these shoes to bits, but I have to have these and get the parts that I need for them. These shoes I got used. I got two pair used, and they're pretty good. Now, if I were you and you like to do a lot of activities, these next pair of shoes will be good for you. Will do some good for you. They're not going to be too bad. They're Heelys. They're natural color. I got them naturally. They have some grit and grind. They're used. I'm not saying that they're bad. They're great. Now, these next pair of shoes I got not too long ago. I would say I got those Heelys last 2015, early semester of 2015. Yeah, I have to make sure. Oh, I am forgetting some pairs of shoes. My bad. As you guys can see, out in the back behind me and that shelf, there are a couple pairs of shoes. I forgot to mention these. Now, I'm going to grab out my Nikes here. My Nikes. These Nikes are one of my favorite pair of Nikes. They're free runs. They were I got them used, but they were pretty nice, decently. They haven't been really worn really much. They were very decent pair of shoes. Love them to bits. Love them to bits. Love them to Nikes to bits. The well, I should say some of these shoes I did get through eBay. The only shoes that I did get through eBay were right around the closer to the end of, or at the end. Um, I'm gonna say, some of these shoes were used. Some of them, I'm gonna be honest, some of these shoes, and I'm gonna actually recap here. We're gonna do a recap. I have made a mistake. I need to clear this with you. I did make a mistake on saying that I did use them for eBay. They were actually trashed. They were thrown in the trash. Now, these shoes, the Nike shoes that I just showed you, these shoes were trash. They were in the trash, and I had picked them out and got them cleaned up and made them look nice. They're not nice now because I use them for track mainly. Same with these ones. I got them in the trash. I have to make sure that I am clearer with what I am saying. And let's see. The Nikes, the white Nikes here, got them. They were trash. They were trash. They would look nice. They were really nice. They have some wear and tear on them now, but. And the Skechers here, the Skechers that I showed you earlier, I'm going to show you one, were also from the trash. And these Adidas were from the trash. I cleaned them up, got them up. They were pretty nice. They're pretty nice. They weren't too bad out of shape. They had a little bit like, the Adidas had a little hole in one of the sides, but other than that, these next pair of shoes, I had to clarify that to make sure that I'm not being too bad. These next pair of shoes, I got another pair. I got these not too long ago. Maybe February, not too long ago at Kmart. You might still be able to get them at Kmart, depending on where you live. They might not have them there to fit your size. They had them in gray. I was trying to see if I could get them in gray. My mom wouldn't let me because, my mom doesn't appreciate me for having shoes. If you guys have any info on how I can get shoes because I don't have truly any money. It's all for college money. But if there's any way that I can get shoes, using money from, getting ways to help me get shoes, that my mom would let me get me shoes, because she said these would be my last pair of shoes that I'd get. Well, from her anyway. And these ones are pink. They're pink and white. I was going to try to get the gray ones as well, but I like pink. They're free foam, as you guys can see. They're inside. They're free foam. See, I can bend them pretty well. They're free foam in the inside. They're pretty well sturdy. Love these to bits. Love them to bits. The current shoes that I'm wearing are my latest pair of shoes. I paid about $20 for it used. I don't know if that's a good right amount price. Paid about $25, $26 used. That is including tax of 6 cents tax. So if you guys want to figure it, well, I should say they're a pretty good pair of shoes. And they're ones that I've been trying. There've been a style of shoes that I've been trying to get, and I love the styles. I'm gonna take them off here. Just give me 2 seconds here. These shoes are my favorite Adidas so far, and I love them to bits. They're nice, good summer wear shoes. I don't know what brand. I know the brand name, but I don't know if they're Superstars or if they're not. But they're Adidas, and these are one of my favorite pairs of shoes. These are my newest favorite pair of shoes. One of my newest favorite pair of shoes. You guys will also probably see up on this channel, if not after this, whatever the date you're watching it. I'll upload another video. On the same day. I'll put a timestamp on this video so you guys can see when the day I actually made this. But I love these shoes to bits. Love them. Love shoes to bits. They're one of my favorite. I'm going to also show you the bottoms here. These are, I don't know if these are female or male, but I consider them male. You know, they have, um, just to make sure, some of the shoes, I'm not going to recap. I'm not going to put these up as an image, but I'm going to show you up close so you guys can see kind of the shoes that they look like. Kind of, you know. Tell me, I want to know if these are female pair of shoes, if these are male, or if these are male, and what brand they are. I don't know. I know the brand they're Adidas, but I don't know what brand style they are. And that's, you know, you guys can see the other side. They're pretty nice and neat. They're pretty nice and neat. They got some wear and tear on them, used, but they're good. I love shoes to bits. I'm going to be uploading another video here shortly. Whenever you guys are watching this, it'll probably already be up. But, if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up. If you would like to see more of these vlogs, I'm going to start posting vlogs at least once a week. They're not going to be daily. They're not going to be daily vlogs. They're just going to be once a week vlogs. Maybe once a week vlogs. I'm hoping it's once a week. The vlogs are going to be different vlogs. But right now, these are the fashion vlogs. I'm going to post these in a playlist, starting a fashion vlog. And they're going to be vlogs that I'm going to post things in fashion. So, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, as I said before. And we will see you next time. Oh, I did forget to mention in this video, that I forgot a pair of shoes. And these shoes I got as a complimentary. Got them for about like $12, 13 bucks. They're including tax, so anything that I say that's pricey. These are probably more pricey than I got them because they're used. And I forgot to mention these because I forgot to mention these. I was going to, and you guys will probably see an edit part where in the part of the video where you won't see that. But, these are my Roxy's. These are female, and I don't care what you guys think. I love shoes to bits. Love them. Don't care. Love them to bits. I have to say, please like and subscribe. This is the third time I've said this. It might be the third time. I don't remember. But please do like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you loved it, I don't care if you don't have to like and subscribe, but it's greatly appreciated. It'll help me start off my YouTube channel, get it going. I'm doing blogs, I'm doing gaming. That's what my channel is all about, is that. So, Gaming Jesus Talk signing off here.